I know the answer to this. Explain why the running game is going to be so important, because at best you're going to get average quarterback play from any of the four of these guys.
Right. And you want to protect those guys and you want to set up the play action shots when you do want to create explosive plays. A lot of the explosive plays that are going to be created this year for the Browns are going to be created by Kevin Stefanski and the play calling. But if you can't run the football and you don't have that threat, you're asking quarterbacks, no matter who it is, if it's one of the veterans in Flacco or Pickett or one of the rookies in Gabriel or Sanders, you're asking them to do way too much given their status in the league. And this is the most wide open quarterback race in the league right now, at least that's what it looks like going into training camp. But if you're able to run the football for any quarterback, you alleviate that stress. You're not just asking them to drop back in the pocket and be predictable with the play calling, right? You're not falling behind in games, like your caller mentioned earlier, the ball control and time of possession and just wearing out an opposing defense. There's value in all of those things, but they don't happen if you can't run the ball and have balance in your offense to protect those quarterbacks.
And it's important to note, when Joe Flacco played a couple of years ago, they couldn't run the ball. So that would make him even more effective if they can find a way to run the football a little bit.
Absolutely. There's so many of these quarterbacks in the league now. I think about Jared Goff in Detroit. I think about Brock Purdy in San Francisco, who benefits so much from having either a solid running game or the solid threat of a running game. And then they're elite play action passers who can throw through those spaces that you mentioned on the second level, get open down the field, right? That's what you're really looking for. And that's the point of the run game, is to start to manipulate defenses, linebackers, and safeties the way that you want to, right? So if you're able to do that, Flacco obviously proved he could do a little bit of that with a suspect running game. If you can get a good one going with Judkins, with Sampson, Jerome Ford is still there, that opens that space up even more when those linebackers step up.